everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality and we put the nerve in reality, bitch. I'm your host, Pharaoh Nerve. We're joined by our wonderful co-host, Miss Lisa Rose Nerve.
Period.
In the house of Nerve.
Period. And it do take nerve.
Nerve.
Period.
Look, I'm a happy camper. And you know, I could have came up here an angry camper, a grumpy camper. I'm a happy camper. That's all I can ask.
Yeah, because RuPaul, he was definitely scaring me. You know, I had to go through my Rolodex of, who I know the winners are and who they previously were. And I was getting kind of concerned because, one thing about RuPaul, he will play in somebody's face. That is one thing RuPaul is known for, is playing in somebody's face. So I was definitely bracing for the fact that Anya Nerve would not be crowned the winner, but I didn't have to because she was. And she is. And it was very much like undebatable. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm going back to like season 9 with Shay and her, because first of all, season 9 is when they first started the lip sync finale, which honestly, I'm just tired of it because, the basis of the lip sync being the deciding factor is just not a true basis. Like sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. So I just hate that they try to like make the finale decision based off that, when at the end of the day, we've seen queens lose lip syncs, win lip syncs, girl mid lip syncs, and anything can happen. It really is just all based on what RuPaul want. But in general, like thinking back to that season with Shay versus Sasha, I just felt like, it seemed like the stunts and shows of the lip sync may have gotten, the winner of that season to actually win. And I don't really love that, because are we ignoring all of the track record? You know what I mean? But I would say that after this rewatch, I still believe that the queen from season 9 deserves to win. And then same with Saphira last season. Like Nymphia Win is still a really great winner, and she's a very deserving winner. I did not feel like any of these queens were on, season 9 winner, Nymphia Win level type. So to me, it only made sense to be Anya, and now we're in a universe where Anya is the next drag superstar. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I always thought, because y'all, I was new to this, not true to this. I always thought, the lip sync was just something fun to do to make the live performance actually a performance, and that she never really based anything off of that at all. But after hearing you and seeing the girls talk about how that's supposed to be the deciding factor, I don't even think that makes sense. Like, lip syncing being the deciding factor for someone going home, first of all, that's not even true a lot of the time. A lot of the time they do use track record. And then in the final decision, I don't think that's justifiable. Like, I understand that I do think Rue wants to get girls who all can represent the crown. Like Saphira and Nymphia both could have won, and it would have worked for both of them. So I get it. But also, I don't, in a way, because it's like, you should decide. Like, you should decide on everything that occurred why a queen should win. If someone goes up there and flops every single thing that they did in the last lip sync, that shouldn't deter them from winning. That's one lip sync out of an entire season of challenges and maxis and runways. And it's like, for that to just get thrown away because someone's butterflies died, I don't like that. I personally don't love that.
Not the dead butterflies. Asia, mama.
Yeah, I just don't love that, but it is what it is.
But fuck all the negative talk.
And it worked.
Nerve is the winner. Yeah. And I mean, speaking on that, I feel like a lot of people are saying that maybe Anya didn't deserve it because of the lip sync. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all at the Reality Kingdom. When I first watched, I was like, my bitch is getting ate up. Oh my God. I said, Anya, get off the floor. Because we're used to the winner in the lip sync of a lot of times like having these like crazy stunts or like doing something extra out of the ordinary. It's very clear that Jules tried to use that to like get the win. Like there was a lot of reveals, there was a lot of stunts and shows and splits and tricks. And Anya, I feel like this is one of the most simple list final lip syncs, especially for a winner.
Very simple.
Usually they're very coordinated, very big. There's at least one reveal. Anya ain't had no reveal. She ain't had no choreography for real. My bitch stumped back and forth across that stage, and she still got her crown. And guess what? I don't give a damn. I don't give a single motherfucking fuck, because at the end of the day, like we just discussed, RuPaul picks the winner. Point blank in here, he always picks the winner. It doesn't matter about the challenges. It doesn't even matter about track record. It don't matter about the lip sync. It depends on what the fuck RuPaul thinks for that day.
Yeah.
And a little bit of fan reception as well. On Your Nerve was the fan favorite. On Your Nerve was the dominating competition this season. On Your Nerve should have won. Fuck a lip sync.
Fuck a lip sync.
I don't give a fuck whether you think Jules won, whether you think Jules lost. I really don't give a damn. Anya was a deserving winner of the season. So I don't fuck. But at the end of the day, I can see how some Jules fans are like, hold on now. However, you can't base one thing as to why someone should have won when that one thing isn't even consistent. Like, the person with the best lip sync winning is almost never the winner. Lady Camden beat the fuck out of Willow Pill. Brooklyn Heights beat the fuck out of Evie Oddly. I mean, I can go down the list. Who else is on the goddamn list? Let me think. Oh, it may not be that many because Simone beat the fuck out of Candy. I wouldn't say Jada had the best lip sync. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying that like the lip sync is not really a final decision, especially like what Pharaoh said. Like there's a season long of lip syncs, challenges, and maxis. Like if Jules had won based off eating her up in a lip sync, that wouldn't be fair considering the entire season we just fucking watched. So it is what it is.
Yep. I have thoughts on the lip sync. I'm gonna save it because we got a whole section for that. I'm gonna save my thoughts because I do have thoughts on that lip sync. But today we're gonna get into the finale. We're gonna talk about all the stuff that happened.
But see, this is what I'm saying though, because Ty says now Evie's reveal washed Brooke. I feel like the girls are getting caught in the reveal.
Why is the reveal?
See, like I know a reveal is like cunty, but I think that is what led Jules to doing what she doing, and she still lost because it's like reveal here. You see how Harmona had all them goddamn reveals. Like the girls are too reveal focused. Ever since Sasha did that fucking reveal with them bullshit ass roses, all the girls want to have a reveal. I don't think a reveal is good enough for a win, and when I watched the performances, I think Brooklyn stumped the fuck out of Evie. I'm so sorry. Evie was quirky. She was different. She was weird. The drag was unique and different. I was not gagging at that final lip sync. I don't think she won either lip sync that night, in my opinion. I just think RuPaul definitely wanted Evie to win, which Evie is a deserving winner. But like, I can't justifiably say that she beat Brooklyn in that goddamn lip sync. I'm sorry.
Child. Yeah, y'all. We're gonna get into the team. We're gonna get into the girls. The girls came in with their looks. We're gonna get into the girls' looks. We're gonna get into the final four, all of their performances, all of their looks, and then after that, we are gonna talk about the lip sync. Because I got thoughts. Because I've even seen stuff on Twitter. I had initial thoughts and then I had afterthoughts. I'm gonna talk about it later, and then we'll rank all the girls at the end. So yeah, we can get into it. I saw somebody made a comment I wanted to pull up. Oh, Alessandro says, Anitra has fucked up the live finale taping. I wish we had it at the actual venues. Me and Lee were looking. We were like, why are they at the fucking main stage? Why are we at the RuPaul main stage? What's the tea? What's the tea on them not having it at the venues anymore? What did Anitra do?
I could have sworn season 16 was at the actual venue, but I don't really remember shit. Them seasons run by so quick. But I didn't notice. Like this time, it was very obvious that they were at the main stage. Last time at season 16 finale, I feel like I would have noticed that, and I don't think I noticed that. However, the way they changed around that stage is very dynamic. So, but you could just tell because the audience was so small. Like I don't think season 16 audience was that small, but I could be misremembering. But it was giving the budget is low.
Yeah, was 16? Was 16?
It was the same stage. Wow, and it was that big of an audience. I swear I remembered like a. I could be missing.
Dang, you know the seasons run together. You could be thinking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, I didn't peep that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So season 15 had the venue, and during Anitra's performance, she broke a backup dancer's knee, and since then it's been filmed in the house. In-house to account for any possible errors. So is that because
girl, you was duck walking in bitches' knees?
I just feel like why would the venue get in trouble for that? Did the venue feel like, oh, we can't have bitches breaking their knees at our venue? Maybe that's what it was.
It's like a liability. Like, someone getting hurt, someone can get sued, people can get it's a lot.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, Anitra doing all them flips and tricks.
All right.
But we here. It was
duck walk.
It was definitely a little bit less elevated looking when I was seeing it, but it still works.
I don't remember season 16's feeling this low budget. This one felt very low budget. This one felt very much we are filming in the basement of Wow Presents Plus with the season 1 blurry filter. I was like,
oh my God. Oh my god. But yes, there's that. We're here. We can get into all the tea because it was a lot of tea. I want to get into all these looks. Starting with the winner of season 16 that I have never seen. This is my first look at Nymphia Wind, is her name, I believe. Let's
Cuntia
pull her
Wind.
up. Child, fish
Oh,
ear.
diva. Mind you, if you're gagging at this, you would have been gagging every single runway of season 16. This is why you need
This
to
is
watch
this is
season 16.
gorgeous.
This is a cunty diva. This is what a lot of girls try to give. They do. Bitch, wasted snatch, Violet Chachki. Who?
Yes.
Yeah, bitch. It's Nymphia Win now, ho. Okay. She looks good. This is like one
She
of the
looks
best step
great.
down looks I've ever seen. I really just loved it. I love the energy she brought. I feel like another favorite of mine would be Simone's, which it was more simplistic, but it was very black.
Yeah.
And Simone's energy is so, but this right here, I feel like this gave the look, you know, without like maybe the physical energy that Simone gave. Like this served the same platter, you know, without her necessarily having to like stump down the road. I thought it was beautiful. I thought she looked great.
Gorgeous, and it feels like the reigning winner. That's what I want the winner to come out feeling like. You feel like you won last season. You also feel like you would have watched all the girls this season. No shade.
I mean, most girls would have watched all the girls this season.
Very true. Yeah, she can't. This is gorgeous. I really love the silhouette. I honestly, is she making me want to go watch her season? Because this is amazing.
Well, that's the look. You're gonna watch the season, and then you're probably gonna be like, damn.
I wish she didn't win. Damn.
Not that she shouldn't have won or didn't win. It's just that, like, damn. Because it's like a lot of people love Flame Jane. A lot of people love Saphira. Like, there are a lot of queens that people like that season. Like, I could tell that this was one of those seasons where, like, everyone had their little faves.
Yeah. And she made it herself. I caught that. She did say she made this herself. That's amazing because,
talented,
you know,
mama.
The winners, they got that money. They can pay Utica to you know, make all their gowns.
Not Utica.
She didn't pay Utica. She oh my god, did you see that commentary on Twitter? The girls on Twitter were saying that in all of Michelle's one-on-ones where they're choosing the 3 looks they want to talk about the girls and a lot of them had Utica looks and none of Utica looks were put on the stage. And the girls was like, well, why didn't they put up a Utica look? Why didn't they talk about Utica's looks since she's given all of them looks? And people were feeling like weird about that and stuff like that. That was a very interesting commentary. I don't know the respectability politics of it all, but I did see that. The girls was mad Utica shit wasn't getting shown. But she getting that money. She getting that money regardless. They're paying her. But yeah, this was really, really cute. Then we got into the congeniality of it all. Now, Lisa, is this Miss Congeniality?
I mean,
because what does congeniality mean again? Let me Google it one more
time. The girls were saying that Scarlet Envy got Miss Congeniality because she was giving away dresses and shit and gowns and wigs and shoes.
That's a valid reason because congeniality refers to the quality of being friendly, agreeable. Why would I want to be congeniality? Agreeable and pleasant. I guess that's good, particularly in a social setting or environment. I will say it was hard for me to think who would be it because Corey King was shading the girls.
I just knew everybody was be Lana.
Lana seemed very congenial.
Lana just gives congenial. Like I feel like I thought everyone would love Lana. Like Scarlett, like even while she was there, I'm like, no one mentioned how much they just love Scarlett. Like what's her name? Crystal. Sorry, I just saw Scarlet Envy on another season.
Oh, she's so weird.
They're not related, which is crazy. But yeah, Crystal. Damn, I was calling her Scarlett. Just
that alone.
Crystal forgot. Like the fuck, I don't know. Like the thing is, they voted her ass. So I mean, you can't say she didn't deserve it. I mean, they voted her. You know, I'm confused because I feel like everyone else who've won it in the last few years, you know, all the Black queens that won since season 12, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it's like throughout the season, you see them like liking them being this big figure, and then sometimes they also have a nice edit as well. Like I know, like Cornbread, she was a really big presence before she went home, and then she won it, and it's like, well, she was this huge presence that everyone loved, you know. So I'm like, I am kind of shocked, honestly.
Yeah,
but I will say, if I'm being honest, I was shocked that Tsunami also won with Saphira. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was just gonna be Saphira. And then who won? 15. Had to be a Black person.
I forgot who won 15.
What?
Totally forgot. Couldn't tell you.
It was a black person. That's all I know. But this was
Looks like Olivia
definitely the
Lux or
most
something.
shocking. This was very shocking. Like I would have taken anybody else, bitch. They could have said Joella. Malaysia.
Malaysia
Now
Baby Doll Fox.
Malaysia was also very interesting. I did not think Miss Baby Doll Fox was gonna get that, but hey, period. That's the thing. It's like they vote for it, so they know who's congenial and who's not.
Yeah, they do. Very interesting decision. It's just something that I feel like we didn't see, which I feel like usually, like you said, usually they'll show us, the audience, a reason that that person might be congenial, but this time they just didn't. And that's fine. I mean, Crystal Envy wasn't there super long, so I guess she didn't have enough time. But she didn't seem, she wasn't shady. She wasn't shading the girl. She wasn't making comments stuff like that. So I get it. I see it. And they voted her. So congratulations to her.
I feel like it's just the fact that she said a lot of things. David brought it up recently.
Yeah.
Lit a lot of her stuff to the girls. I feel like that's what it is, because say she's not shady, that's definitely not the case. She was a little bit shady for sure.
I can't remember.
I think
it's been gone for so long.
She's friendly. She's a giver. She gives a lot, and we're here for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crystal Envy.
Good for her.
Not to be confused with Scarlet Envy.
Never confuse her with that. I didn't like Scarlet Envy.
Don't my diva Saphira look good in the blue? Mama.
Saphira looks good.
I will say, I wish that you saw.
And who's this other lady? I'm sorry, I don't know this.
My sisters, Tsunami Muse, were both the daughters of Candy Muse.
Oh, let's go ahead.
You can't hate on Tsunami. Tsunami is actually T. Her dress is
she
good.
looks nice right here. She looks nice right here.
Very cunty. She's a very cunty diva. You would like her if you watched. Saphira, this is a cute look. It's not what Saphira can give. Like, this is definitely like, girl, I'm here to give a Miss Congeniality. I'm not here for the finale night. Okay. So I need you to watch the season to get into what my bitch can really give. Okay.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Because I feel like you're not gagging enough for me. But you usually like to hate on Black Queen, so I'm used to it.
That's not true.
I mean, you was trashing the fuck out of Candy Muse.
Is Candy Muse black?
Yes. She spoke about the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay, so not Black Queens, just Candy Muse then.
She referred to herself as black.
So I hate on Candy Muse and not Black Queen.
No, she's a quack. She's a Black Queen. You also said Simone wasn't all that, which was a lie. I cannot. You just lied about season 13. All you did was lie to me about season 13.
Candy Muse was not good on season 13. Simone was stomping it out, but you got to remember, I just saw.
It don't matter.
It don't matter on All Stars.
I had only seen versus Simone.
I had only seen 3 seasons. One of them was Gottmik and Plastic Tiara stomping down the runway every single week.
And Simone stomped down the runway.
And then I watched Simone and I was like, this is good, but I just saw Gottmik and Plastic Tiara stomping down the runway. It wasn't new.
Yeah, he said
it wasn't new to
white
me.
Woman and this Asian
it wasn't
woman
new to it wasn't new to me.
Ebony
it wasn't new.
It wasn't new. It wasn't new
to me. No, I've been seeing girls stomping down the runway. At that point,
not about just the stomp down the runway. It's about the look. The looks were gagging.
The looks were good.
Yeah, see, the thing is, her looks were black inspired.
They were.
Pharaoh does not believe in Black unity, so he's not going to get
UNITY.
Yelling.
This is not true.
Speaking of Black women,
what you're doing is you're trying to slander a Black.
Well, you just tried to drag Tsunami and Saphira.
I did not try to drag
that girl.
Roll the clip.
When did I drag
Tsunami and
You've
Saphira?
been dragging Candy Muse.
Candy Muse came for me.
The other day you said Sarigan lose.
Candy Muse came for me.
Lose on her own. You was dragging Star. You was dragging Star on Survivor. I mean, the list goes on. The Black women that you tag up. I mean,
Star's not gagging. Let's talk about the Black queens I do love. How about that? On your nerve. Now let's get into these girls' finale looks, child. Don't say clock it, Lee, in the chat. Lee ain't clocking nothing. He named 3 girls he stayed dragging.
I mean, you're anti-black. Okay.
Huh?
You're anti-black. It's okay.
Well, I guess I gotta be anti-black. We move. Let's get into these girls' finale looks, child. Starting off with the first boot. Lucky Stars.
Why you had to call her the first boot?
That is what she was. That's where we're starting.
She's the first eliminated.
Sorry. The first eliminated queen. Still a part of the family. I'm not gagging.
You'll always be a Rue girl.
I'm not gagging at this look.
I mean, it's cute. It's conceptual. It's very Lucky Stars. I feel like, I think everyone really stepped it up for the final look, except one girl I'll mention when we get there. Actually, kind of 2 a little bit. It's just Lucky. For me, it's really hard for me to like judge Lucky's looks only because they are so unique and conceptual. Like she isn't really on the level as these other girls. Now, is that to say the level is higher or lower? I can't really speak on it. I just do not think that she's on the
It's
same
different.
stratosphere as the other queens. But I don't hate it. I think it's cute.
I think it's fine. It's just fine. I don't think I um like the shoulder world on her shoulder and the world on her arm. I feel like those three feel a little off to me. I don't know, it just throws it off. Like, why you got this random thing on your shoulder right here? But yeah, it's cute, it's fine, it's Lucky Stars. This isn't even my favorite Lucky Stars look though, and I think that's my issue.
Mm-hmm.
But we move. Next we have Joella. So she tried to come back with her and redeem herself with the big ass bed where you couldn't see her face. She tried to redeem herself and she did good. She should have came out with this.
No, she looks great. She ate this, and then when she put the head thing up to her face, I was like, "Eat, mama, eat." She had an idea, she had a vision, and she executed it. Like, this looks great. If she was walking down the runway with looks like this, girl, you would have stayed a few weeks, Miss Joella, Miss Slay
her
Diva
best
of
look.
LA.
This is her best look.
This is
Miss
her best
Asian
look,
Diva.
for sure. She is hilarious though. Like, I need her delusion in my life. I really do, because she can do so much with the type of delusion she has. Truly.
Yeah, she's confident, and that's why she got on the season. A lot of the girls can't just get on RuPaul's Drag Race. She got on. She's the Slay Diva of LA. She has a lot going for her. Period.
Yeah.
Then we have Hormona Lisa.
Hormona
Right.
in these goddamn pastels. Yeah, she is one of the girls definitely that did not gag me at this finale look. It's just not cute. It's just not. It's classic
bulky.
Hormona for sure. But I'm just like, she served good looks, especially with this pastel shit. So I'm like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, I think the arm things are too big, and this big thing that's covering her whole top is ruining her silhouette. Like, I just got done seeing Rue come for somebody on All Stars 1 about how they had a big ass thing that's covering up their silhouette, and it's like, you need to still see your shape, and this is covering up her silhouette. She would have been in the bottom too if this was a runway. Truly. So no for me. Definitely. It's pretty, and she looks very pretty. I love her beat. Her beat is beat down. I love the hair, but
I've been sick of her beat. It's the same powdery ass face. I'm tired of it.
Oh, you spilling. Next we have Miss Congeniality. She look a mess, if you ask me.
Yeah, I didn't love this. That she posted a picture on her Instagram that looked way better. The train was like connected to like this hand little situation that, like, I don't know. I thought it was cute. This, I feel like it's not photographing well. I just think the concept is way better than what it looks like here.
Yeah, I think the concept is a good concept. It just doesn't look right. And even like when I saw her coming out, I was like, I don't think something about it. I don't think I love, but yeah, it's cute. It's pretty. It's pretty. Who said, is she Kleenex? Are you talking about her?
Hormona.
Oh, okay. My God. Next week, Hormona did look like Kleenex. Next we have Acacia Forgot. This is kind of pretty, I think this is kind of pretty. I think I like the blue accent to the yellow.
Yeah, it was cute. I mean, it's just not one of my faves.
Yeah, but hers never really were. Oh, Alessandra said she ate for me. Okay, this 8. I know that's right. I like the colors. That's it. Hate the fucking face. She still got that big ass pink mark on her face. Stop it. Next we have Corey King. Best look ever by Corey King. Top look.
Yeah, definitely. This was a really good look for her. I feel like I want her to like get in this bag a little bit more. Like the hair. First of all, stop wearing the goddamn blonde hair, Corey. I know you want to be a white woman, but stop with the blonde hair, okay?
Yes.
You are a black woman. Wear you some black wigs because, baby, you look best in black women. It honestly just goes with her skin. Look how good her skin looks with this, the makeup, with this purple gown. Like, this is the best that she's looked. This looks like a finalist. This looks like a finalist, literally. Like, she looks great. She looks great. Like, if this is what she was doing throughout the season, she could have been still here. Lip syncing for the crown. Like, she looks fucking great. And I think this is one of the girls that seems like, okay, she got a little bit more of a budget. She's getting a little bit more, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering, can
Hmm.
she keep replicating this? Because this style of drag is so good. Like, I think that she's like this, I think like she's like a comedy type of character type of queen a little bit, especially what we see off the show. But she served this very well. Like, I would love to see her in more looks like this.
Yes, I agree. Very, very nice. I feel like she is someone who, over the span of, I guess, maybe watching the season back or something, was able to kind of grow out of her little box, because we saw in the season her say how she doesn't want anything that's a full gown. She did not want it to go all the way down to her ankles and have a train. She hated that. She really didn't like that. And I see here she kind of like split those two concepts in two, because on the right side she does have it open and cut kind of short, and then on the left she allows it to be this long train. And it's like she's like, I still want to be Corey King, have my thighs out, but I also can give beautiful silhouette gown. And I like that. I just like the fact that she's able to, elevate it in this way, because some girls, they'll watch their season back and still not be able to do, elevate their style. I love that this is very elevated. This is beautiful, gorgeous. Love this for her. Oh, I really wish she brought this to the season. Now it makes me want her to come back for an All Stars, because if she's gonna give this, I want to see it on the runway. I do. Next we have Ariete, the alien.
I hated this dress. I do not like the face makeup. Like, this is definitely one of her worst looks for me. Like, the little cat aesthetic. It's just not cute. I thought you were an elf, not a cat. Now she
Yeah,
Yzma. I just
she
don't
wanted
like
to
it.
be a
I
cat
just
this
don't like it.
time.
Like, even if she had did like the same concept without the aesthetics, I mean the prosthetics, I would have liked it a little bit more. It's just like, honestly, that is what's throwing me off the most. But looking at the dress from this angle, it's also ugly as hell. It was cute when she walked down, but like, I don't really like it here. A lot of the times the stuff don't photograph well, so I won't, harp too much on that. But in general,
Mhm.
I do not like the decision she made with that face.
Yeah, I think the dress is better in motion, like you said, because the silhouette was nice from what I remember. She's always really good with her little silhouette and her hips and her waist being snatched, and I feel like it still is. It's just this angle is, and I don't really like the train, especially at this angle. But without it, I wouldn't like the bottom part at all. I don't know what it's a weird dress. I don't care about the cat. I don't know how to feel about the cat shit, because I don't care about it either way. I don't believe, but. Very interesting choice. That's all I have to say. Next, we have the winner of All Stars 10, Miss Lydia B.
Lydia
Honey,
B. motherfucking Collins.
Miss
Oh
Lydia
my god.
Buckle.
Baby, when she sashayed side to side down that runway, when
Mhm.
I tell you by the end of the season, I'm a Lydia B fan. I am. I am, because the talent was there. It was. It was. Now,
Mhm.
those looks swallowed her up. They did. But they were an idea. They were a concept, and
It
they
was a
were
concept.
self-made. Baby, this just shows, once she learns how the shit can fit her body,
Yes.
bitch, it's a hit. It's a
Yes. It
hit.
is.
It
It
is
is. It
a
is. It
hit. Like,
is.
she looks so good. Like, this is one of the best finale looks for sure. I think she looked great. Like, something about Lydia is just like really mesmerizing, but like, especially now seeing some of her more elevated looks, it's like, girl,
Mhm.
girl, la la, like,
Mhm.
you are a seamstress, girl. And like,
Yep.
I'm scared. I'm gonna be scared of her. I'm gonna be
Yep.
scared of her. And about 5 to 8, maybe shit, less years than that. This bitch about to be something serious, okay?
Isaiah says she has a stunning mug. I think her best quality is her face. Every outfit
Her
she wore where
mug
you could
is
see her face,
nasty.
it's like your face is serving every single time she had her face out. I was like, damn, I think I like the look, because her face was out and you could see how stunning she is. She's very, very stunning. And hopefully she can keep stuff like this up, because it's still like this full bodysuit with the arms and legs and the gloves and shit. But it works when she makes it so elegant. Really, all she has to do is make it fit to her body.
Yeah.
And she's able to, I guess, learn that finally and do that. So this is
That
amazing. I
was
can't wait to see
truly
her.
my only critique. My only critique for Lydia with these looks was how it swallowed her up, because they were so
Mhm.
conceptual, they were so different. But then to me, it just looks like I can't see you in it. It's like it's wearing you. And something like, for example, I
Yeah.
think Lucky Stars is a good example. Like, Lucky, she does these really out there conceptual looks, but they do have a silhouette. They do fit her body. So it's like, okay, I could still I could still ingratiate myself into the fantasy. I think sometimes she was giving us the fantasy without necessarily, modeling it down the runway, which threw me off.
Yeah, very much so. Next, we have Lana Del Rey. Hate it.
Oh, Lana. This is definitely one of the girls I was mentioning about the elevation. I really don't like how white she paints her face. And I know that that's like a Lewks house, exclusive. But Lewks, I don't think I've ever seen her go this white. If she has, I didn't know. But she had this like this in the Lollapalooza lip sync as well. I don't know. I don't think it looks good from afar. Like I'm seeing her from afar in this picture, and it looks like she got white face on. It looks like she powdered her face and walked away. Yeah, I really don't like. That scene in White Girls and White Chicks.
White Chicks, yes.
When she busts in the face with the powder.
Yes.
That's what it looked like. What happened? Like, I'm sorry. And I think this is a cute gown, like the upper half. I just don't like how the train goes. Every dress that she wears with the train, I seem to hate it. Like, I almost wish she just cut it midway. You see where like the first ruffles start? If that was the dress, I think I'd be more fine with it. Like, I don't like how she tried to like do this train. And I think it just goes back to what Lana, she said before that she really didn't do a lot of looks. That's why when she came down the runway, it was a lot of this was my first time doing it. And I think that's kind of why the looks don't really eat it for me, because I feel like she isn't necessarily comfortable in it. Like she's not really wearing it. It's not her look. And I need her to develop her look, because once she does that, I think she's going to be great. The pic don't do it justice, Asia, but I also didn't like it on the goddamn.
It was ugly in movement. I hate the silhouette.
I did not like nothing about it. I don't like her silhouettes either, but I think it's because they're not made or tailored for her. They're just a dress. This is just a dress. Like I said, the top part with the jewels on the body and the titty out, I did love that. I live for that too, Asia. But I don't know. Like that's really it. That's really it. I think that's just like a disconnect with her style.
And I feel like with the white face thing, I do think I don't like it at all. But I feel like with her, she consistently shows so much of her skin, and her skin is brown. She's a brown skin girl, and like someone who shows all of this skin, your luxury. She shows her legs a lot of the time on the runway. She shows her body, her whole entire titties, all of that skin contrasting with the face. It makes it look way worse. If she just wore full gowns or something like Lydia, where Lydia had her arms covered, her leg, the white wouldn't contrast so weird. It looks so weird. You're so right. Like it looks, but yeah. This was this. Next we have Susie too. Miss Susie, I see why you made it all the way to the end.
Yes,
honey.
Girl. And we don't have it here, but when she came out with the goddamn
the clampers,
Mario Kart motherfucking Venus flytraps. Gaggy, she's giving Poison Ivy. She's giving Mother Nature.
The girl said it's giving Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, I don't know that reference. Have you watched that?
I have not watched the full thing, but I watched Tisha Campbell Martin and what's that other lady name? I always forget her name. Fuck. The Chris's mama and Everybody Hates Chris. Tashina Arnold. Yes. I watched their little part because they were so young and cute, and they have like a part in the movie. But yeah, there's a part in the movie where there's this big ass edible, what's it called? Venus flytrap that eats people, and it was given very much so that. It was so cute. But this is amazing. I love this.
Have you seen Scary Movie 1?
Yes, I think that is where that's reference from. I think that's the reference. I really do. But yes, this is so cute, and I love how on here and on the lip sync Lollapalooza, she has changed her makeup. Now, this makeup beat, I think it goes so well with the outfit that you can't really see her. It doesn't look natural. It looks like green and red and pink. So I don't love her makeup here, but I loved her makeup at the Lollapalooza. Even though it was white, it's like you can see your face. Like I hated how the blush and then the lips were like in the middle, but she didn't put it around the whole. I just hated her makeup style. So I'm glad she's kind of steering away from that in these last couple of looks I see from her for sure. Shout out to Pool Family making it motherfucking what? Rain.
Okay, period.
I love Susie's look. It was given Poison Ivy mixed with Little Shop of Horrors. I love how she always gives theater. I agree. It's so her as well. Honestly, this is my favorite Susie look. I wish she would have given this more for me on the runways because it wasn't eating for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
Definitely one of her best. Definitely one of her best. I really want to give some praise to Susie because that's just because she was almost in the top 4. Like
mhm,
consistent looks. I truly think she should have had a spot in that top 2. Honestly, I think Susie should have been top 2 if we're
period.
being real. I think it was very clear that for some reason RuPaul did not see her in the final. And to be fair, that last week was really bad for her. But it is kind of unfortunate that such a strong competitor, got shut out of it like that. However, I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if like RuPaul sees her as like a 4th place, 3rd type of girl. Like I can't say that if Susie went on All Stars that she would win. Like
Mhm.
especially with me watching all of the seasons, I've been going through and like keeping stats for certain people. Like there are certain people where it's like you're always just gonna get 2nd and 3rd, aren't you? Like no matter
Damn.
how much you come back, you're always gonna get 2nd or 3rd. And you have those girls who like you'll get 2nd or 3rd on your first season, but you'll win All
You
Stars.
win.
Like some girls
Mhm.
have that, you can win All Stars. So it's just like I don't
I
know.
think
Like
I
I
get that
could
from Susie.
see,
I think I get you can win All Stars from Susie, but
I get
I see what
very
you're
much.
saying too.
She gonna go on All Stars and get 3rd. I feel like she gonna go on All
Damn.
Stars and get like
Somebody
3rd or
said
2nd.
Jujubee is giving
Jujubee
Jujubee.
down, Ginger Minge
Damn.
down. Okay, there's a
Damn.
lot of girls who come back and just get the same placements. Like it's
Damn.
bad.
I would hate that
Ravens,
for
all of them.
Susie.
Detox, all of them.
I would hate that for Susie. The one thing I feel like that would maybe separate Susie from them is the fact that she is so young still. So there's elevation that's going to come. And I feel like a lot of those girls that I've seen, they kind of have been consistent because that's their drag. Jujubee was Jujubee. Jujubee has always been Jujubee. That's Jujubee, period. And I feel like with Susie, we already see she's switching shit up already. Like this is I feel like even a little bit more elevated than what she was giving in the show, especially with her makeup and she's making different choices. So hopefully it doesn't give that for her because that would suck if she came for All Stars 11 and got 5th place again. Oh, that would
I think
piss
this
me
is a
off.
fair statement. Asia says Susie can win All Stars. I think watching herself might have made her more self-aware,
Yeah.
and that's one of her biggest weaknesses. Yeah, especially how you mentioned like how the makeup changed. I didn't even notice that, but like truthfully, and I've always said that I think that she's really a unique queen, like more of a unique queen than a lot of people. I think the box that people put her in. So yeah, I guess I can see that trajectory for sure. I just think, girl, RuPaul gonna do what he want, and I don't trust his ass.
Also, the hair. I love her new hair. Her hair at the
Love.
Lollapalooza. She never wore hair she never wore regular hair. All season, it was either a cap or a hat or something. Even when she came out with that elevated nailed it, she didn't have hair. She had a helmet. And it's like you had a helmet on there. When she had the little swishy, she had a hat on there. When she did the family
Yeah.
resemblance, she had a hat on there. And every other time, it was the natural Susie 2 curly shit.
Yeah.
The only time she's wore hair is here in the Lollapalooza. And it's like she's grown. She's clearly seen her seasons. Like, you know what? Let me put some hair on. God damn it.
Hair on, bitch.
And I think little stuff like that is something that could elevate her to, okay, girl, you're not just a one-trick pony. And that's what I'm saying. Like, she's not set in her ways like some of those older queens who would come back over and over again. They were themselves. Chanel was the same Chanel she was in season 1 as she was in season All Stars 9. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, though. This is why I feel like when it comes to All Stars, I think it's kind of cunty to say that everyone's an All Star. You can go home first and you're an All Star, like Pork Chop, because Pork Chop is an All Star to a certain extent. But it's like I don't like how like the difference in competitor in these All Star seasons is getting worse and worse. Yeah. Like back in the day, it was All Stars. All Stars 1 through 4, I would say. All Stars. At 5 and up, they started doing anything. And I haven't watched all of the seasons after 5, but I have Googled the cast. And like, we're doing what? Like, the only person who gagged me was Kylie Sonique Love, which I know her name. I didn't realize that was the bitch from season 2. That is gagging. Now that is gagging. Now she's an outlier. I want to see how she won that because girl, season 2. But I'm just like some of the people. I'm like, well, because I know some people are in the end game. Like I know like Candy Muse season of All Stars, and then the person who won, they were finalists on their original seasons, and that was a cast full of a bunch of bitches that didn't even make it halfway. Like I don't think we should be casting finalists with people who went home first and second.
Yeah, because almost what's the point? It's almost like what's the point? It's truly almost like what's the point?
They
So we
said
can.
All Star 6 each. Okay, I need to get into All Star 6 because I would like 1 through
Oh.
4 are good. Well, 1 is good, episode 1, and Untucked episode 1. And then after that, 1 is terrible. 2, 3, and 4 are actually really good seasons. 5 is boring as shit. But if 6 is interesting, I need to go ahead and watch 6. Y'all, I tried to finish All Winners, y'all. I started All Winners. I got bored. I saw what I needed to see and I left. I may go. I'm probably gonna go back because I've already like Googled the stats for that as well. But I could not sit through that. That shit was boring. It felt like All Stars 9 all over again. I hated it. I cannot do the non-elimination twist. Somebody gotta go home.
Damn.
They saying
That's
6
real.
is the best after 2. Girl, I need to get into All Star 6. Okay, so y'all be knowing the tea. Okay. I need to get into it.
Child, where are you at? Are you watching anything now? Or did you?
So I got halfway through All Star 7. I got bored, and then I started watching Drag Race UK with the Vivian. Y'all, why do I love the Vivian now? It's just like Gigi. It's just like Gigi. Like I don't. That's just so sad, especially because I just came back. I just went by an episode where she was speaking about her previous drug addiction and stuff like that. So to just know that she passed away, it's just it's sad. It's sad because it's like you feel like you're watching them in real time, but then you realize like, wow. And she's just such a kind spirit. She's so funny. Love her. Love her and Bag of Chips on UK season 1. First of all, UK season 1 is bad. I'm gonna get through it. But please drop what the good seasons are. However, back to Vivian, I can definitely see why so many queens came out in support of her. I can see why the girls were dragging the fuck out of Tyra for that bullshit because it's just like she is so hilarious. Like, and she's so kind and she's just so nice. I love her. I love her so much. And I was kind of seeing that on All Star 7, but watching UK, she's the star. Like, she truly is the star of that season. So beautiful, beautiful spirit. It's so sad watching people in this way, like falling in love with her, knowing the history. But, you know, it really is what it is at this point. But I love her. I really do. And I can't wait to see her get crowned the winner of that season.
The girl saying UK season 2 is the best of all, one of the best of all time of Drag Race.
So I need to finish the season and get to season 2. I need to finish the season and get to. Are the rest good? Because I saw it was like 6 seasons. And me and Pharaoh was gagged because we didn't realize that RuPaul also did the UK version. I thought he had somebody else over there. But is it just 2 or is it like all of them? Because because the way UK 1 is boring, it's more boring. The UK 1 is more boring than most US seasons, and that's not good. So as long as they're better than 1, I can stay in it. But child, I don't know. Yeah, they do hate black people over in the UK. It had no black people on UK 1. It had 1 and she went home. Sure.
Damn.
The rest are fine. No shade. Okay.
Keep it.
But that's where I'm at in my watch right now. That's where I'm at in my watch. I'm about to finish it, actually. I think I only have like 3 more episodes.
Oh, that's good.
Hula said watch UK 2, then go to Canada for the mess.
Okay.
Are all seasons of Canada good? Because I've heard that some Canada seasons are bad too.
Yeah, what's the good Canada seasons?
Yeah, because if that's the case, because if UK is that bad, if UK 3 is that bad, I'm gonna watch UK 2 and then go to Canada.
Right. Okay, child.
And I can see my sister Brooklyn Heights again. Diva.
Love her. Yeah, y'all. I finally finished season 5. Took me some time.
19 years later, baby.
19 years later. I'm so sorry to all of the Roxanators. Girl, give Jinx the win. Jinx deserved the win, if you ask me. I'm sorry. But the looks horrendous. You will see it all over my Twitter. I had to post every single look. You look horrible. But I'm sorry. I do think the win went to her. And I'm sorry. I don't even think Roxy is second place. I feel like Alaska was second place.
You're trying it now. Now you're fucking trying it. Now you're trying it.
I feel like Roxy was not well-rounded at all. She was very one note that entire season. I was like, ooh, she's not winning. Like she couldn't win with that performance. Now, do I respect her All Stars 9 performance way more now? Yes. Like now I know who this girl is. I get her origin. I see how she has grown. And I really appreciated that. If anything, they should have gave her the All Stars 9 win because give her a win. But not that season. No shade.
I will
Um.
say about Jinx, because I said
Oh
during my
yeah.
first watch, she was one of the queens that I did not understand how she won. Because there was a few girls that fit that, and then when I did my rewatch this year, I was like, she's the only one. I do not get it, y'all. Episode 1 of All Star 7, I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm not gonna lie. I got it. I got it. Now the girl said she didn't win that final lip sync. I have to go finish the season.
Uh-oh.
However, Jinx was killing it. Jinx was killing every episode of All Star season I had watched so far. She was killing it. So that was the determining factor on if she was going to be in my top 10 or not. And unfortunately, she is. And y'all are going to gag at the placement, but that's for the
What?
end.
Oh, okay, we gonna save it for the end.
We're going to save that for the end because I know the girls are going to drag me from my ranking. So I want to save that for the end
Okay.
so I don't get ate up too much.
Okay. Child. All right, child. Oh, and then I started All Stars 1. I got through the first episode, the first Untucked. That was tea. I hate the twist. I really hope every All Stars twist isn't stupid. I know All Stars 9, I didn't like the twist. I know All Stars 1, I didn't like the twist. And apparently the All Stars 10 twist, if I am understanding it correctly, I don't know if I'm gonna love what they're doing. But I'm just gonna have to wait and see about that. But they need to stop twisting up the All Stars. Just let them play.
Girl, I already told you need to stop doing All Stars and watch fucking season 6, girl. Watch season 6.
I'm gonna get to see. After All Stars 1. I'm gonna go to 6,
All
7,
Stars
and
1
8.
is gonna make you not want to watch no more. That's why I'm getting
Damn,
scared about. 7 may make you want to quit too. So I'm just like, girl, you need to, don't voluntarily watch the trash shit. Okay,
I'm gonna try to get to 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna try to get through 6, 7, and 8, and then go from there. But we're gonna
now.
see.
What's gagging me is that with the Canada suggestions, some of y'all saying it's boring. A few of y'all saying 1 is the best, 2 is the best. So Canada is scaring me. I'm scared about Canada, but I'm gonna give her a chance for sure because the international versions they seem fun. Someone said the Philippines is bilingual. Okay, I may go over and get in the Philippines too. Because I don't know, y'all. I'm obsessed with Drag Race. For a second the other day, I was like, I'm done. I'm going over to Australian Survivor. But then it sucked me back in. I am obsessed with the goddamn show. I will say, I think what's throwing me off about the UK version, as a black person, we need some more blacks. And I understand we're in the UK, RuPaul, but you're a black woman, okay? Drag queens. The culture of drag is heavily inspired by minorities. So I would like to see more minorities in all of the versions. I don't care if the goddamn population is 99.9% white. Bitch, it should be more blacks on there. They had one black queen, and she was not even that dark. And then they had an Asian queen who had a racial slur as a name. So, I mean, that's your diversity. Thank God Vivian and Bag of Chips are funny. Because I wouldn't be watching anything. I would have been stopped, honestly.
Oh, they said that's why you got to get to season 2. They got the black queens on season 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why y'all said it's good. Okay, see, we see each other. Y'all know me.
Exactly.
Y'all know me so well. Okay, period. I'm definitely getting to it now. Now I'm excited. Okay.
Period. All right, y'all. Let's get into this final 4. We saved the final 4. We had a little detour. Let's get into the final 4 girls. They all did their performances. We can talk about all of that and see how we feel. Starting off with Lexi Love. Diva. We have her finale look on the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel?
It's like the thing about what I like about it is that it's Lexi, period. This is why I think Lana needs to the disconnect is that even if you're naked as hell, Lana was naked as hell almost every runaway. It's Lexi. This is what she gives. I think no shade. Sasha Kobe also gave me that a lot too. A lot of skin was showing, but that's Sasha. You know what I mean? I think that could be Lana's trope if she can get into it. But Lexi, this is an example of it. It's simple, but it's her. It has personality. She rocks it well like a model. And I thought she looked great. I thought she looked
very, very pretty as well. To me, I love it because, like you said, it is Lexi. But also for me, I'm like, okay, this is the finale. Like, if you win, this is what you came to the finale in. Like, I need to see winner in your eyes. And looking at this, I'm like, okay, I don't see winner.
She's giving Victoria's Secret for sure.
Well, yeah, I see model, gorgeous girl, beautiful gowns. But I don't know about winner. The look on the right. What are these looks? Where they reveal the winner? Where they see if they won or not?
These are the crowning looks, essentially, where they record who wins while the show is airing. I like that she, did an ode to her promo look in the all
Mhm.
silver. I know the girls were saying that this was a last minute look for the promo because her real didn't work out. She looks
Mhm.
great. I mean, I
Does.
understand why she shows the body off. It's tea. If my
The
body
body is
looked like that, I would also be showing it off all the time.
Amen. And then she had the performance. I actually really like that she did the rollerblades for the performance again. I felt like because that's what she did for her talent show as
Yeah.
well. And I love that for her. She's really good at it. She was really great in the performance as well. I will say the song, I did not, that was not my favorite song of the night, personally. I was just like, okay, this is cute. Lexi Love, it was old to her name. I like that, but I didn't love the song. The performance was fun though.
I was gonna say I do love the song. The performance was cute. And I love that she's doing a performance in rollerblades. Like, honestly, I was like, girl, this is going to get you in Final 2 alone. Like, you're going the extra mile. I am shocked with Lexi, though, because I did expect her at least to be in top 2. It just, honestly, it's like her edit is just still so weird to me.
Mhm.
It's still very weird. It feels like now we have, like, no wrap up for that. But I did see a few girls on Twitter saying how they don't like the edit or the storylines of this season, and I kind of agree with that. You know what I mean? Other than Anya, who was the star for sure, there wasn't much else of full storylines, full
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. This season was lacking a lot. It was lacking a lot in different compartments, and I think that is one of them. Like, it didn't feel like the people who were in the end game, there was a edit that really earned that for them. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like,
Mhm.
it seemed like we kind of like, we all knew who it was going to be, and then we just ended up there.
Yeah, I see that. I honestly can agree with that, especially after seeing seasons that do have very good edited winners, edited storylines for even the people who make it far. Like, I feel like there's always a story to follow. This season, I didn't really get that, other than the fact that Anya wins the season. That's the only story I feel like we were
Anya's
able to
story
really
is very
follow.
clear, and Jules being in top 2
Yeah.
because Anya and Jules had that disagreement, and then Anya came and defended her when the Ariete thing went down, and then they both shantaed and stayed, and then they were
Mhm.
both in the final 2. Like,
Yep.
this is that's the storyline of the season for sure.
It is.
Other than that, I'm just like even Sham Star, it's like, well, now what? Where do we go from here? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
usually by the finale, everyone feels fully realized. You know what? I
Mhm.
honestly feel like it's because of the Tic Tac conversation. Because that Latrice talk did not do good enough
Ooh,
to wrap
that's
up the
true.
arcs. Because last season when they did the podcast, little bibliographies, whatever the fuck, I always forget the name. When they
Mhm.
did that monologue, whatever the fuck, we learned a lot about them. I feel like
Yep.
we didn't get to learn a lot about them as deep as some other people. Like, I don't
Mhm.
know. Like, I do feel like there was also always like a completion before the finale that I'm not feeling with this season.
You're right, and I also think the in-game competitions this season were so I feel like the in-game competitions are usually overarching. It shows all of their skills being able to be put to the test. They have to make an entire music video, dance to it, da 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 da, or they have to do the memoir, whatever it is. These in-game competitions, no tic-tac conversation. By the end of it, I'm just like, we just played the season and then we ended the season. Like, there was no growth. We didn't get to see the queens. Because usually what it is it's harder and harder and harder, or they add more and more and more elements towards the end of the challenge. And this season they didn't. They still kept these challenges like basic. So it's kind of like we never got to see Lexi Love show multiple facets of her skills. We never got to see Sam show multiple facets of her skills. It just, I don't know, it just never got elevated. Never. So I didn't like that. You on mute.
That's so true. That's kind of what the season was missing. By the end of it, it's very low on my overall ranking.
Yeah.
I feel like it had a lot of potential for sure. It did not really fall through. It feels like, girl, are they going broke over there for real now that I think about it? Because I don't know. Like, I just feel like, wow. Because I didn't even think about that with the in-game challenges, but that's also true as well. Like, the in-game, like the beginning of the season felt more
Competitive.
produced than the in-game.
Yeah.
And then we ended it with this very, very low budget finale.
Yep.
So it's like, ooh, what's happening?
Next we have Shamstar.
Shamstar.
Both the looks, but immediately both the looks, I'm like, okay, like it feels like almost I've seen it before. Not even almost. It just feels like I've seen this before. This is Sam Star. Once again, doesn't give winner. Like, this isn't the look that I would see from even Sam Starr as a winner, I'm surprised she went this route. I know it's her origin, and I do like that part. This is very Sam Starr, but I kind of just wish it was more like something grander. I feel like that's what we got from Jules and Anya. We'll get there, but it's like it just feels simple, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I hate that she wanted to lean so much into this like country thing. Like she got the little what they call tassels. What they call?
I forgot the name of
I forget what
those.
they call.
Spurs.
Those.
Oh no, that's with the boots.
That's on the boots. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot.
them.
But yeah, those.
And then the cowboy boot. I mean, the dress is cute. It's just like you said, it's not grand. And also, I'm really disappointed in Sam. Like Sam was like a really, really big front runner towards the middle of this competition, and it kind of just went downhill, which is crazy because like, did she have to lip sync other than the Lana one?
She lip synced twice.
She
lip
did?
synced
Okay,
against
towards the end.
Lana and then again against
Susie
too. Yep.
Yep. So it's like it was really just a downward spiral. She went up, hit her peak, and then went down. But the type of person that we've received throughout the season, I'm shocked that we got this for a final performance. Like even the lip sync, well, the live vocal. It was a live vocal lip sync, right? Yeah.
It was live vocal lip sync.
It was just like, okay, this is cute.
Yeah.
This is really cute. Like it's very put together. It's very nice. Like she's performing. It's just like, this is cute. You know, it's like there wasn't much else. It definitely felt like third or fourth place.
It did. She honestly, it doesn't even feel like after this, it doesn't even feel like she should be here. It feels like it should be Susie too, in a way. I felt like everything we got was just so mid, honestly. And I think what it is that Sam doesn't have any depth. If all the four finalists, she's the one with no storyline. You know, we did get a storyline of Lexi. I didn't love it, but it would have made sense if Lexi and Susie made it to Final Four. They have a full storyline with each other. Jules and Anya have a full storyline with each other. It would feel more of a finale. Like this is the finale. Lexi, Susie, Jules, Anya. Who's gonna win? And I hate to just diss Sam out of it. I do think Sam is a great competitor, very organized, but she lacks depth. Even her conversation with Rue, when Rue asked them, "What are you gonna tell your younger self?" Sam, she doesn't feel like she genuinely has taken that wall down. She's just this whole, you know how they said, don't be so cocky. Yeah. I feel like it still gets exuded. Is she Aries? Like, it's like she damn near can't not do it because the way that she was speaking, she was like, yeah, I would tell my younger self to just keep going through it and don't let the girls tell you you're down because you're not down and you're here and you made it to the final and you get to meet and do what you want to do. And it's like, where's calm down, slow down, Savannah, get genuine with it. And she still has never got genuine with it. And I feel like you're not the next drag superstar if you can't break down those walls a little bit. So that's just how I feel. No, not to shade her. She's still a great queen, but yeah, that's how I felt.
She's an Aquarius. I just wanted to look that up.
Oh, that too. They do the same thing. Honestly, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think the best thing for sure was in the performance with the whole red carpet thing. That was a really cute little reveal. But other than that, yeah, it was a really cute performance. But like the girl was saying in the chat, it gave pageant, it gave polish. Like she put herself back in the box that I thought she broke out of. So it is what it is. But hey, she laid out the red carpet for Anya. I know that's right.
She feels like always second place.
Yeah.
She feels like always second place.
I don't know. Her mama got her a tie.
I was going to say, I don't know how Trinity, if Trinity is just like this, I would have said the same thing about Trinity.
Definitely better, but they're on the same spectrum. She's better. Yeah. I would say she's better because of age. I wouldn't say she's a better queen necessarily, but she got a win. It's a shared win, but it's a win.
That's why I feel bad about
happened. I need to go back and watch that season because honestly, why didn't she just give Monet the win?
I honestly feel like that's the issue with Sam. I feel bad for coming for her because I don't think her issue is anything she has control over. She just needs to be older. Like she's like what 23 or something like that. She's so young. So it's like I really just think she needs to be older and get more growth and experience in life, and then she'll be great. Maybe she can win in 5 years. But we'll see.
I do want to say, who do y'all think was like the first winner? Do y'all think she wanted Trinity to win and then she was like, we'll give it to Monet too? Or was it giving, we want Monet to win and then we'll just give it to Trinity? Because it better be the latter. But I'm just like, what's the tea on that? Because no way he was like, both of them. Like, they don't even give me double winner at all.
And that was an all-star season?
Yeah. All-star 4, I believe.
So Monet, so it was Monet needed to win, but she never had one good look. So we need to have her win with Trinity. Is that what it was giving?
Oh. Someone said, Hula Hay said the racist fans, child. Oh, Monet said she was the original winner. I know that's right. Monet be lying. But
What?
but I believe that because I just feel like, I mean, she
But
has
then
way
why
more
crown
charisma
Trinity?
than Trinity, and she's a great lip syncer. So
Because the racist fans, they were gagging over Trinity. Oh, you did say she gets a little influenced by the crowd a little bit too when it comes to
yeah,
like
that's a
winning.
heavy influence as well.
I
Oh,
guess.
Trinity did better in the competition. Okay, I can see
But
that.
Monet won the lip.
She's a pretty good competitor with the Maxis, but I always wondered that. Oh, the official account for Drag Race posted it. I feel like that means she won because why would you post it if you
right?
Monique had more fan support than Monet. Monique Hart. The girls love Monique Hart. I didn't know that. I like Monique in season 10, but I didn't know other people would have liked her because she was kind of on the Vixen side of things. And I know people hated her. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Monet just gives winner. Honestly, and that's why I love that Anya Nerve wins. I feel like Anya Nerve reminds me of a Bob, a Monet, a Bianca, where it's like, I mean, I don't have to give the best lip sync. I don't have to have the best look down the runway. I have the best charisma in this bitch. Every time Anya Nerve spoke, you saw the smile and cackle that RuPaul let out when she walked in front of him. And the way she was laughing, like, no, you can tell she loved her some Anya Nerve, and it's because of that charisma.
Anya's very charismatic, very charming. Oh my god, I just like you see her, you just want to give her a kiss, a big old kiss. I just love her.
Now they're saying that All Stars Manila would have won if she didn't leave, and we thank God for that because I hate Manila.
Thank God. Yeah, I do not like Manila. God, why is she even on All Stars for? Ugh, that just pissed me off.
It seemed like some of y'all live for her. I don't know. It's because I watched season 3. I watched season 3. I never fully got over the Heather thing. To this day, I don't like.
She just has weird energy, and she doesn't
like
feel like
Raja. I don't like her. Now I do like Delta now because of Very Delta. She's fucking hilarious. But the other ones, yeah, Naomi gagged the fuck out of her. My mama.
Good.
Anyway. I just didn't like her. But hey, we here. She,
Sure. Next we have Jules Sparkles. Finale look, I do love how big it is. A part of me wishes like she had something else. Maybe a tiara, maybe a necklace, something up there. But other than that, it's cute. It's Jules.
I really wish, like, honestly, because the look gives me Glinda. And maybe that's why she didn't want to do a tiara for the whole, Glinda the Good Witch vibe. But honestly, I don't like that it's a bow. I hate that it's a bow. Yeah. However, regardless, I don't think that took away anything from the look. This bitch looks fucking good. I wish we got the whole picture. It's so big and grand, bitch. We couldn't fit the whole picture. Big. She looks like a princess. She looks like, I just do not think this hair is for it either. I don't like the hair. Now I'm looking more at it.
I don't mind.
I think it should have been down. Maybe.
I think I would have liked the hair if she had jewels in the hair. It should have been something sparkling in the hair, or it's too.
Oh yeah, in
the actual hair, it's too neutral up here. It's way too neutral here up. You should have something sparkling or popping or something coming out from something, and it was just too simple up there for me. But still, really, really beautiful, really beautiful look, and taking up a lot of space as she should.
Right. As she should, bitch. I'm actually so gagged that Jules is in Inferno 2. Not because she's a bad queen. It's just that I did not think we would be here with Jules. Like, Jules gave me not early out, but she gave me in game, but like fourth. Maybe not even at the finale. Especially when we were discussing kind of like her depth as well. Like, it feels like she didn't have like an established brand, which I do really still agree with, honestly. But she'll get that over time. But it's just that, like, her to be in top 2, it's actually very surprising, but I think it's because she truly was the only other like younger queen that grew throughout the competition. Like we just spoke about Sam, she hit a peak and she fell. Anya and Lexi already kind of had that maturity, but a lot of the other queens did no growth at all. Like Jules, from the first day we saw her and that Ariana Grande entrance look to now, I mean, gag the Eeleganza down. I really love her look. I love her sense of style. I love how she really thinks outside of the box. Like the fucking Bigfoot for Snatch Game, the way she ate up that Betsy Davis look, that had the girl crying basically, like because of how good it was. I think
Very
Jules,
dynamic.
this is the one who I can see winning an All-Star season.
Yeah, she's winning
Jules,
All Stars 11.
Jules get an
100%.
All-Star. She's motherfucking winning. I
She's
really
definitely
loved
winning.
it, and I agree with this. Holloway Riley
The song
did
was
not
so
like her song. The
Oh my
thing is,
God.
she did this in the preseason too. She tries to push her character Jules, her drag persona Jules, as like
Yep.
this ditzy girl. I don't see Jules as ditzy. Like that's the
Mhm.
last thing I would say Jules after watching her for fucking 16 episodes. Like, not that
Mhm.
she's calculated and manipulative, but ditzy. So the whole like, oh, like da 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 da. It's like, okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
When
I
you hear
just
the
wish
drunk,
that
it
she
goes
had a
sing.
different type of
All of it.
song that would have really encapsulated her drag race journey up until this point. Like maybe
Mhm.
something a little bit more cultural, maybe something a little bit more just serious about how she overcame something. Like that would have been great because she had such good growth, and then she ended it on this kitsy kitty bop type
I agree.
song, and I think it just could have been cuter.
I think I understand Michelle Visage gave a critique, and she was like she actually liked that she went that direction because Jules is always surprising the girl. She always surprises the crowd, and I do agree that it stands out. It stands out. It's the one I remembered the most. Even well, Anya's was just so amazing, but other than Anya, Jules' stands out because it was so weird, because it was so quirky, and that's what she does. That's why she did Bigfoot. It's exactly her. That is Jules. And I think she just needs to, someone said it in the chat, she needs to sharpen her brand because it shouldn't just be ditzy. I'm sure this is her performance when she's at home and she's doing her little performances. I'm sure it's this ditzy girl, and I think it works there. But on this upscale worldwide thing, Drag Race is worldwide. You can't just give just the ditzy girl and it work. It doesn't work. It has to have something else to it, more elements to it, something like that. Because I even saw a clip of her performance, and she was literally being Glinda in her performance at her like local bar or her local whatever it was. So I get it. That's probably her shtick. But here at RuPaul's Drag Race, it has to be some type of elevation, and that comes with growth. Jules Sparkles, if she grows, she could be one of the best winners of Drag Race. Honestly, give her a few more years, a few more experience, a few more time with experience. She can be one of the best winners of Drag Race ever. She's very, very well-rounded, surprisingly well-rounded too. She surprises you. It's like, oh, you can do this. So didn't love the song choice, but I did love that it was different and it stands out, and that's why she did make it to the end, because she stands out. You know, she makes you remember. So I'll give her that.
Yeah. And then a lot of her fans, girl, they're acting the fool, girl. Oh, they're acting the fool. And I'm always gonna have to speak on it because, girl, why do y'all get weird? Why do y'all get fucking weird?
They're getting weird.
Jules is
always.
They always get weird, bitch.
They always do.
You're shocked. Jules is on stage cheering, clapping, jumping up and down, and y'all on the internet acting like fucking weirdos. Calm down, bitch. Calm the fuck down. It's never that serious. Anya won. Ease it up.
Jules is proud of her. Jules is proud of her.
Did Jules eat up that lip sync? This is what I'll say.
We're not there. We're not there.
This is what I'll say. Did Jules lose the final lip sync?
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna say no. I would say no. She didn't lose it, and we'll just leave it at that. That's all I gotta say.
We're gonna get there. We almost there.
I'm not. Who won it? I don't know. But did Jules lose it?
Next we have On Your Nerve. This is a winner. I'm sorry. The finale looked to me
the winner.
The finale looked to me very, very elevated. I also think I will say
wait. I'm gagging at this because every other girl is like, okay.
Right.
These three?
Yep.
These three?
Yep. This is the winner.
Is the next drag superstar, bitch. This is her.
This is what I will say. And it's not even no shade. I'm just being real. We keep it real at the Reality Kingdom. On Your Nerve, stomping out with this look on the left for her finale, I feel like she didn't have anything even close to it on her runways. No shade. She tried to give a little Nubian, but it never gave this elevated in this type of way. And I feel like it's because Anya's runways needed to grow and grow and grow. But it's like seeing her here, it's like, wow, Anya, that coin. I was just like, wow. And I would say with the other girls, there wasn't a way for us to get a wow because they did have great runways here, there, especially Lexi. Her runway package was great. Anya, it's like, you know, her runways were average, a little bit above average. Sometimes they were good, but this is just like, oh, you've never came like this. You've never stepped out looking like this. She looks, and her beat. Oh, she looks so.
Her mug is nasty. It
very
is
fishy.
She looks. She's always been. I remember when we saw her in the intro. I was like, "This is a woman." The pronouns are she, her. Like, good God. Like, oh my, I love Anya Nerve so much. Like, this has been such a journey. And I remember thinking that this may be a dark horse in the competition. And she truly was. And she turned out to be the dominating force in the competition. Had us all scared, but then she took it the fuck home. Like, I love it so much. And honestly, that's a consistent thing. Like, the girls who don't come in as look queens and can win off their charisma, once they get the coin, you know, like Bob, Monet, you know, the looks are looking because they got a little coin on them. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all you need. Because you know, she hadn't been doing drag that long. I'm assuming her resources was not as big as the other girls, but that is what Anya did good, was she'd have a simple dress, but then she would turn it into something elegant. Eeleganza. Like it felt like a moment just because Anya was wearing it. And I feel like that's something I will say I didn't get from Bob or Monet her first season. Like, it was like with them, it was like, okay, ooh, but I love you. I love you. But ooh, with Anya, a lot of the time it was, oh, this is great because
this is great.
You were wearing it. Like, you are making this great and you killed the challenge. Like, I think she's so well-rounded. And that's what someone tweeted. Like, they were saying that a lot of the winners, they have to be a certain kind of force. Like, you know, you can't be too mean, or you can't get into too much drama, or you can't do this, you can't do this. And I feel like with Anya, she got into drama. She had her sad moments. She had her quote unquote villain moments. She had her, you know, Captain Save a Bitch moments. Like, she was the center of this season. Like, this season is Anya Nerve. This is Anya Nerve's Drag Race 17. 1,000%. Like, once you look back in retrospect, this entire season would be nothing without her in the center. And at the end of the day, she has like a winner edit, but I feel like I haven't felt this sense of that in a while. And maybe because this is my first time watching it live, you know, and recapping it live. But like, truly, she is the epicenter of this season. Like, I feel like a lot of other seasons, there are other big names that you could say, okay, she carried it over here. She did it over here. This person did it over here. I may really like this person. Anya Nerve is the show. Like, she's my only fave on my list from this season. Like, it's like, I really don't take anything else positive from this season other than Anya winning, if I'm being honest.
Child, shout out to Sephora. Anya's daddy crying the whole episode was so sweet. God. And her mama. Y'all, the families, all of the family love this finale was crazy. Like, Jules had her mama and her daddy. Sam Star had her whole town. Girl. And Anya, like, her whole town. Anya's dad and her mom, these black parents. Oh, shout out to these black
seeing a black father support their queer child. It's the most beautiful thing, especially because, of course, in the community, child, it's very, very nasty about that. So when you get to see it, especially this is a black man who's been to prison and things like that, it's like the fact that he could be so open and accepting, it's really beautiful. Because one thing you realize with a lot of these queens, no matter how successful they are or how far they've gotten in their career, most of them just want that affection and love from their parents. And I think that everyone kind of has that a little bit. So it is just beautiful to see supportive parents in this field, because honestly, this is what leads their kids to being successful. Like, at the end of the day, if you want your kid to be successful in something, you need to be in their life and support it. And that's what all the parents say. Every time they ask them, what would you say to a parent raising a little fabulous queen? You just have to support them. Be there for them. What they want to do, support it. Don't say can't do it. Bitch, if your kid want to fucking tap dance, put that nigga in goddamn tap dancing classes and be at every recital, be at every goddamn show, be at every practice, so he can be the biggest goddamn tap dancer in the world, and then give you asses money. See, a lot of people in the world, they want to force their kid into something so they can be successful. Oh, be a lawyer, be a doctor, play football, play baseball, so you can make money and be successful. If you're doing something that you love, that you're naturally attracted to, you could become a master at it, and you're naturally going to become a millionaire off of it. Anya Nerve is the next drag superstar. She's gonna make money off being a drag queen for the rest of her life. It is because she had parents that allowed her to become her true self. And it's so unfortunate the amount of children who are not allowed to do that. But that's another reason why Drag Race is so inspiring, because they do have queens who also didn't have that and are still very successful. Because you can do it despite that as well. But it's always so beautiful to see supportive parents. It really is.
It is. And it makes me like, it still makes me feel like the world is growing in the positive direction, because with all the hate, all the negativity, you can forget that things are still improving in different ways than politically. Because back in the seasons I'm watching, nobody's parents. It's my drag mom and your drag mom and your drag mom and your drag mom.
Yeah,
and now in season 17, everybody's parents were there. Lexi's mom came on the show, and Anya had both of her parents, and Jules had both of her parents. And it's like, wow, we're in a situation where it's like now these new age drag queens, they can be drag queens. Sam Starr's mom goes to her show every day. It's like these younger queens. We're seeing, because even Anya's only 30. My siblings are 30. My parents are supportive of me, and they have 30-year-old kids as well. So it's like this new generation of parents are growing from the one before them, and the next generation is going to grow from the one before that, and it is going to get better and better, especially with family dynamics and people accepting people for who they are. They're children. You would think they do it anyways, but they didn't. But I just love that there is still positivity in the world, and there is still things that are changing in a good direction, and it's just so beautiful to see. Oh my God.
But yeah, she really ate up this final performance. Like, first of all, the live vocals ate. She sounds so good. Yes. So fucking good. I love this performance. And then, of course, look at this crowning look. This watch party look. Like, oh my God, look at the fucking hair. The girls were saying she wore this hair because she knew she was getting the crown. Bitch, when I tell you that updo looks so good in that goddamn crown, like, oh my God. Like, I just love Anya. And I love being at the end of a season to see this. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, when a Black person wins a season, it's just like my heart warms. And I'm so happy too, because several seasons I haven't gotten what I wanted. So the first one I'm watching live and recapping, I got what I wanted.
The first two I watched live, I got a Black queen and Jerry just won All Stars 9.
You're right.
And this, I'm living. Like,
girl, you know the next 5 have to be non-Black. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not even gonna think about it. But I'm living for this.
A white queen hasn't won since season 10. So 11, 12, 13. Yeah,
that's very true.
Back 14. Wait, what's Willow?
Oh, Willow is white. No,
let's not assume, girl. Do not assume.
Do not assume, pitch. Very, very true. But yeah, because if not, it would be then Willow Pill, which was 12, right? That would still be a long time.
The biography doesn't have a
I was trying to say Willow is definitely white. I think she's definitely white as well. But so it will be since season 13, because 13, Simone, Jada, Sasha Colby, Nymphia, Anya. That's 6 years in a row. That's 6 years in a row. Oh, and even is that including All Stars? Damn.
No, that's not including All Stars. There's been some white All Stars winners. I know that the season that Candy Muse on, a white person won. Of course, Jinx won 7. 6 was Kylie, I believe. So yeah, no, not including All Stars at all.
Child, but we here. Ginger is Puerto Rican.
Ginger Minge?
How you know that? What made you think that? But anyways, yes, Anya killed it. And what I love about Anya's performing is that, like, it feels to me like the shows that I've seen in live, like the live drag shows that I've seen. She is so connected with the audience. She's so in your face. And it doesn't have to give the flips and the gimmicks and to lift me up and twist me around and throw me on the ground and all of that. She's just performing and she's connecting with the audience. And I really appreciated that about the performance. Because I guess you could say hers versus the other girls, it wasn't as dramatic, but I loved it. It felt more grounded, honestly. And that kind of leads into...
And that's something that Anya has done all season. She's brought the personality. And a lot of times, the personality, the charisma in that is enough.
Yep. Child, let me give some of my thoughts on the final lip sync, because it's been tempting me all episode. I'm gonna say something first, because I've been keeping it real cute the entire time.
You found a really good picture, bitch, though, because okay.
Now, this is what I will say about the final lip sync. I do think that Anya Nerve did good. I think Jules Sparkles did good. They both did good. And I feel like they did good for two different reasons. It's kind of how I feel. I think Jules Sparkles, it did feel like a very big performance and that she was performing for a big situation, right? Anya, I felt like it felt more personal, more one to one, a better connection, more grounded, more like a drag show for me. And I think that's where I get confused. Is this supposed to be how we can see them in a drag performance realistically? Or is this supposed to be, this is a big performance and give me the gimmicks and da 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 da? And from what I hear, the gimmicks give girls the win sometimes. So with that considered, I'm kind of just confused as to what Rue feels the criteria is, because people have lost for not doing good gimmicks. People have won for doing good gimmicks. Anya didn't do any gimmicks and won. So I'm kind of just like, I feel like they had two different great performances. What is the criteria? You know? And those are my initial thoughts for sure. I don't know.
Now, I thought I kind of could see this one as well. Hula had said they both lost this, to be honest. And it does bring me back to their lip sync, because we were having the same discussion with their lip sync. It was like, well, Jules did like technically well because she has the splits, the turns, and all of this. But then Anya is giving you the emotion. And I think that's kind of the difference here, especially in the final lip sync. Even the girls who give you emotion in their regular lip syncs, they usually go all out in the final lip sync. I think Anya, I think objectively you could say this was not an all out final lip sync. This was very a more toned down one. There wasn't a lot of tips and tricks. There wasn't a lot of dips and turns. There wasn't a lot of reveals and things like that. She was mainly just kind of going back and forth, giving you face, giving you, theatrics, being Anya, connecting to the crowd a little bit. And I feel like because of the disconnect on what they were doing, it seems like, well, there has to be a clear winner. And I think a lot of people go straight to Jules because Jules was all over the stage. She was doing different things here and there. She was giving the reveals and things like that. However, once you like really analyze it, I feel like the reveals, some of the girls are saying the reveals are messy. I honestly wouldn't say they're messy. I think they were really timed out well, especially with the way she did them. I think they was on cue with the music. However, I think there was too many. I think it's kind of like what Hermona did in the Lollapalooza. I feel like it was back to back to back to back reveal, and I wasn't given time to breathe. She was so focused on giving us the reveal instead of like giving us the performance. And if you notice, there was a few times when she was taking the shit off, the lips wasn't moving, mama.
The lips wasn't moving.
So not only are you, taking shit off halfway through the performance, you're not even really fully lip syncing. I noticed that like once or twice, but also it's like when you're doing all of these reveals, like they have to be very strategic because you kind of miss out on the performance. Like, are y'all gagging at the performance or are y'all gagging at the reveals? Because once she was done with the reveals, that's when the splits and the tricks and the stunts were all happening. And I will say that I feel like she did good as well. It's just like, I think people are like, she definitely won, when it's like, well, when you really nitpick, do you feel like she won because she did the list of what you believe someone should do on the final lip sync? She did the reveal, she did the stunts and tricks, she worked the stage. Like, it's like the execution, I don't believe, is up to par as some people who've won based off those stats. And same with Anya, though. I will say, I don't think anyone has won giving an Anya performance. Like, this is new. This is definitely new. I think a lot of people based off seeing it would have said Anya may have lost. Genuinely, I think off first looking, because what Jules is doing usually gets the girls the win a little bit. But I really appreciate that Anya still won it. I hope that it does introduce a new idea of how to do these final lip syncs, because like I said, ever since the goddamn roses, everyone wants to do a goddamn reveal, and it just doesn't work on everyone. That's why you got the fucking dead butterflies. That's why you got Hermona ripping shit off the entire time. Like, I just feel like you could just say they both lost. I also wouldn't say there's a winner either, if I'm being honest. I feel like they're so different, and they both had mistakes that it was like, they about what. Give it to Anya because she had the track record. That's what I would say.
The reason I like when they lip sync together is because, like, their lip sync was actually my favorite lip sync of the season, the double Shantae. And I think the reason is they balance each other out well. Everything Anya is missing, Jules has. Everything Jules is missing, Anya has. It's like when they're together, it's like this is one half of a great performance, and this is the other half of a great performance.
Oh, you're gone.
Oh, I slapped myself out of here. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I was spitting. They trying to dole my hello.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Your audio does sound slightly different though.
Yeah. What? I was spilling. Whatever I was saying, I was spilling. That's all y'all need to know. Let me correct this. Hold on. Cause what the fuck?
They're two sides of the same coin. They're alpha and omega.
The
They're
Alpha and
they're
Omega.
yin and yang. They're Glinda and Elphaba.
Yeah.
They're
All that. This
the
not gonna work. Okay,
Star
I'm gonna have
lovers
to
from
sound
District
different.
12.
What did I do?
I don't know, Chad.
Y'all just gonna have to hear me from here. But I said what the fuck I said is the point. I said what the fuck I said. I do feel like if I was there in the crowd, if this was a real performance, this is what I want to say about Jules. If I was in a crowd at a club, a venue, an event, and I was watching a drag queen perform, I would not prefer Jules's performance. I would have preferred Anya's because she's connecting with the crowd, which is what drag queens are supposed to do. She's giving me a grounded performance. I feel like she's here with me, and I prefer that. With Jules, I would like Jules on a stage. If you know, at Broad, somewhere at Broad, a performer I'm watching on a stage. But if I'm watching them as a drag queen, and your job is to entertain a crowd, that's the point. I feel like I would have preferred Anya's, and it's like I think the drag fans have watched the show for so long that me, someone who hasn't watched the show for that long, I still kind of have that more, I guess, normal average view of a drag queen. And it's not this big, grand, over the top, a reveal, a reveal, a reveal, a reveal. That's not what drag is. And I love that Anya won because she proves that. We needed a winner like her. We needed someone like her who is grounded, who is, it's
That's
okay.
a good word. Grounded. I like that. But that's another reason why it's so important for her to win. I agree with you because we don't have winners like that anymore. And I think that, like I said, to me, she fits in that Monet, Bob, Bianca category where it's like you're not the typical idea of what a drag race winner should be. You know what I mean? I think she's so different, and I love that. And honestly, fuck how the final lip sync is. I think we should do away with the lip sync for the crown. Just have all four of them do a performance like we saw, and then have RuPaul choose how he used to do. Honestly, it's been the twist for so long that it's not going to go away. I just feel like to avoid situations like this where everyone is like, well, did she win? Did she win? Or did Jules do it? You know what I mean? It's like, that shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be based from a lip sync to begin
However,
with.
I guess that gets the girls talking. That's better for them. You know, people are going to be talking about this for a while. It's just, I hate that they try to base it off of that, because it's not based off of that, and y'all know that. And I'm fine with it during the show, but for the finale, it's like it's not necessary. Like we're going to see them lip sync anyway. Might as well just let them do their own, and then boom. Because I don't need to see them lip sync in the final four. I never have liked it when I've watched the full seasons, the full series twice at this point. I don't really love it. I don't care for it. It's not something that I ever watched the finale for at all.
I do agree. I feel like it could just be because it's clear they want it to be a live because it's live. So it's like y'all have to perform for the audience. I get that part. I feel like just call it the final lip sync. Don't call it a lip sync for the crown because it shouldn't be a lip sync for the crown. The winner should not come down to this last lip sync period. Just call it a normal lip sync. It doesn't matter who loses, who wins. It doesn't matter if somebody butterflies, dies or not. At the end of the day, the overall winner will get the win, and then even doesn't matter if they did good or bad or they lost the lip sync or won the lip sync, or even what else it could even be. It could even, now this is getting a little confusing, I guess, for the girls, but for me, I'm like, say Jules won the lip sync, Anya won the season. Sorry, like it just shouldn't be a lip sync for the win. That's stupid. Why would you win because you won one lip sync? Never made sense.
That would be insane. And that's the truth for a lot of people. Or like I said, there's a lot of people who, in my opinion, didn't win it on a lip sync and still got the crown. So honestly, it's all subjective to whatever the fuck RuPaul wants. And we all know that. But at the end of the day, we all gonna still complain about it. So boom.
Amen.
I would just say my final thing on the lip sync, I feel like Anya, I would have loved if she gave us more than just honestly the one or two same moves. A lot of her performance was just walking back and forth. I'm gonna just keep it real. And then Jules, I would have liked if she gave more emotion in the face and connected more with the audience. I think, like you said, they both were missing things that the other had. In general, like for a final lip sync in general, this wasn't the best one. I've seen better. But we're crowning the winner, and the winner is Anya Nerve. Regardless of this lip sync, regardless of everything that happened in this finale, Anya Nerve is the goddamn winner. And if it took a trash lip sync for us to get there, shit, fuck it. Okay, we can get carried away. Y'all have to give it up. Okay, she won. Hang it up. I don't really give a damn. That's the thing. I can sit up here and say her lip sync was trash because I don't give a damn.
Yep.
It could have been the worst lip sync ever in Drag Race history, bitch, and she still deserved to
should have won.
Eat it up.
Amen.
Okay.
Okay. Now, with that being said, let's slide into this last final tier ranking of the queens, y'all. Let's get into
Yes,
this.
girl, we're gonna
money.
be rating everyone, even the Slasian Diva.
Even the Slasian Diva. Okay. Starting off with the first boot, Miss Lucky Stars. I need to stop calling her that. Didn't you tell me not to call her that? Let's start off with Lucky Stars. Okay. There's not much to say.
Yeah, let's not spend too much on it because we already up here for a minute, girl.
Let's chop her.
Chop. Sorry, Lucky.
Sorry,
You did
girl.
good. You did good.
Did she did good? Let me not play her. Let me not play her. She did good. Next we have Joella, the Slasian Diva. Oh. I love her personality. Her personality makes you wanna.
I low-key want to do Child just for her own confidence because, like,
agree.
you know, she's a personality. She's gonna put it on the floor, and honestly, this is our list. So, Child.
Period.
I don't like her enough for camp, Rudy.
She's. I just feel like she wasn't. First of all, she wasn't dynamic enough. She was very, very fun, but not dynamic enough. It's Child. No shade. Hormona Lisa. Chop for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and put it down there.
Next. Crystal Envy. Miss Congeniality.
She's not my Miss Congeniality.
She's very boring.
Chop.
She's extremely boring. It's a chop for me. I liked Mona Lisa better than her, but I don't care to move them. Next, Acacia Forgot. Who?
Acacia for Chop.
For Chop. Putting her at the pop.
Why everyone in Chop? Good Lord.
I mean, these are the early girls. These are the early girls. Next, we have Arietti.
That's what I'm saying. The whole cast would be in Chop and Chop.
Arietti is not Chop.
Arietti, she lost
very fun
after the Anya thing, and then went down here from there. And then she didn't even have a gaggy final look. So I feel like I'm thinking of Arietti's overall Drag Race run is Child.
To me, it was like mid. I see Child too. I like the entertainment she brought to the season. She brought a lot of entertainment to the season, stealing the girls stuff. And I like that part. For me, she's mid or Child. I'm fine with either. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fine with Child. I'm not gonna lie. Because she was so bad at a lot of things. Next, Corey King.
I'm gonna put Corey in mid. I'm sorry. I talked a lot of shit about
like
Corey.
her off of the show though. Does that count?
I feel like kinda only because it's our list, and this I'm heavily basing this on who I like. Like if I like any of the 7 girls, they would have been higher.
I like that. And her Lollapalooza, killed it.
Oh yeah, girl, you just remind she Loki should be in camp for that because that really made me a goddamn
not enough.
Almost, but not
enough. But no, you're spilling that Lollapalooza ate down, honey. Next, Lydia Butthole.
Girl, that might be my mother because
now I love her when she won that first lip sync Boogie Wonderland. That won me over there. I think she's kind of campy. She's not my mother.
I think camp is fine. I think camp is fine. Same with her. I think Alessandra just said in the chat, like the live watching experience. It's like, oh, I hate this girl. I remember I hated Jules too. Remember I got up here dragging Jules. Yep. And by the end of it, I just really like all of them. I love all of them. I really do. But like I said, it's not like Big Brother Survivor where it's like these girls are like hella weird in a racist way or like, you know, homophobic way or anything like that. Or like nasty with things. It's like really just a show. And this is their art form. You know, they're not arguing over strategy. They're arguing over, if they argue, it's over drag, you know, or like just petty shit. So I don't know. I just love seeing them here. Like imagine if I was still dragging Jules for all that goddamn trim shit back. That would just be dumb.
Yeah, I love all the girls, honestly. I mean, all the girls who I feel like I've gotten the chance to love. I love them in all their own.
The chat is always fighting at the kingdom. Stop.
They're not fighting. They're not fighting. Yeah, you're the one confused. Damn, they are. And bringing this up. Imagine going for you. Damn.
Y'all,
who is this? I don't even remember them.
Stop fighting, babies. Let's just talk about drags. Let's talk about.
No, actually, keep fighting.
No,
yeah.
What? This ain't baddies. Okay, Natalie Nunn.
It's not baddies, but I'm just
Nunn.
saying, I just don't fight, but get y'all points across. I want y'all to get y'all let it out. It seems like y'all need to let it out. Let it out here. Have fun. Y'all love each other at the end. Hug it out at the end. Get it out. Eat him up. Eat him up, sister. Eat him up. Eat him up, and then hug. As long as y'all can hug it out, eat each other up, and we'll keep.
Okay,
waiting.
Natalie. Okay, hug it out.
Hug at the end. Hug at the end. Lana Jure. The finale ruined it for her. She was going up, and then just watching this, I'm like, no, you're still that girl. You're still that mid girl.
Mid for sure. And it's only, I ain't gonna lie, it's mainly because of the illusion lip sync. Because when I tell you I still watch that weekly, that lip sync for me, that's a lip sync for your life. I don't care.
I'm still not gagging. Why am I still not?
Because you don't like black women. You don't like black women. That's why you're not gagging.
Mind you, anyways, somebody in the chat, let me know if you agree with me that you weren't gagging about Lana Jure's lip sync. Because I don't. I feel so alone.
Agree.
I want to see it. I want to see it because I feel alone. So I want to feel comfortable. Let me feel comfy. Let me feel like I got a friend. I feel like I don't have a friend. So I just want to let y'all know because I just wasn't gagging. But nah, man, she's still cute. She's cute. That's my girl. She black.
I'm not gagging at you. And the chat can't even reply. They fighting.
Lana was a lip sync survivor. I'm a survivor. I thought somebody make a comment about that. Somebody on TikTok was like, "We can't keep
that good." Y'all want to fight? Y'all want to fight like Tyler and Bernie fighting? Because what's happening?
Thank you. This is what I needed. I needed all y'all to start. Yes, eat him up. Eat him up. Eat him up. Eat him up. Yes. But no.
Get him floppy this channel. When will we get in the Sinners review? How about that?
On Monday, every Monday, I do my review for the movie I watched previously. Okay, I got to give everybody time to watch the movie. Lee still hasn't watched it for some reason, so I'm like, I give them time.
Well,
you got this weekend, but yeah, we getting it, bitch.
Y'all really bitch. Y'all really trying to hate on my bitch. Like, I'm gonna let y'all have it. But when Lana get her shit together and she come back for All Stars 12,
and next we have. Miss Susie too, honey.
I got my sister in camp.
This might be my
ooh. You're shocked?
No, I was gonna say this might be my mother. Is what I was going to say.
well, no.
I love Susie too. I'm perfectly fine.
She's a good auntie. She's a good auntie. I'm perfectly
fine with camp. She's a fun auntie.
I do like Susie though. I think she's had one of my favorite packages. I would say this season.
Whoa.
I'm being
this season.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it, but damn.
I thought she had some great looks.
Yeah, you did think
I
that.
feel like for a consistent package, her. I like she had a good it would be good package.
Arietti and Lexi top 2 for sure.
Lexi's looks are not complex enough for me to put her in that.
That's fair. Opinion. I think that's very fair. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think that's.
I agree. Fair. It's just it wouldn't be fair in my mind to compare them when Susie puts a lot into her looks, and I don't think Lexi does.
I think that's very. Ooh, that would hurt Lexi's heart. But I think that's actually.
I forgot who I'm comparing. I'm sorry, Lexi. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, this is exactly why she. And then you were gaslighting her all season to not even think to be.
The problem is they're two different people. So, girl, you shouldn't want to be compared to somebody else.
You're right. Yeah. Next, Lexi Love, 4th place. Lexi Love, how do we feel about her? To me, I'm sorry to all of the fans. To me, she's just mid. Lee, what do you think?
I do agree. I apologize. I think my issue with Lexi is she started off really, really well. Y'all remember we loved her in the beginning. And she got stagnant. Like the peak that she reached at the beginning, she stayed there. And she kind of dipped. Dipped a little bit. And that's why I don't like how they ended her arc. I hate the storytelling this season because I feel like the way they ended with her, I could be loving her. It's just, did we get an end? You know what I mean? Did we get a resolution? Did we get that moment where she's like, I'm Lexi, I'm confident, and you know what I mean? It's like,
right.
I don't know. I am fine with mid. I just, I don't know. Because I also feel like the way her storyline was, it was pushing people to almost like feel bad for her consistently. And I didn't necessarily feel bad because a lot of the reason why she was upset was for reasons that she really should just not have been thinking about. And I feel like if you're not on that spectrum of feeling really, really bad about her, not about her self-doubting, then I can see why you would really love her because she's like really endearing. Like she's a very endearing person. It's not like I just didn't care. It's just my mind was like, girl, you're mad about Susie fucking too. Who to get? Girl, Susie too ain't no fucking body. Like stop. I hate like genuinely. And this not even just Lexi. Every season I watch this, and when I watch America's Next Top Model, because I see them in the head the same for some reason. I hate the girls who are like self-doubting. I cannot do a self-doubting person because it's like, girl, you could be the best person here if you weren't doubting yourself over stupid shit. So that's why I will put Lexi in mid.
The girl said she's probably the best lip syncer. You see how y'all got to say probably? Like if she did lip sync, which they should have made her, I probably would have had her top of camp or maybe even in Mother because she probably is the best lip syncer. We never saw her lip sync other than the one time, you know, in the talent show. And it's like, that's not enough for me. I wish we did get to see her show off her skills more. And that was the issue with the final couple of challenges. You're not showing off any of their skills. We didn't get to see her dance in the music. She didn't do a music video where she could dance and show off her dance. Nothing. We didn't get to see it. Blame the producers. Don't blame us. What we saw, she's mid. Sorry. Love her.
And it's like, I don't even remember that first lip sync, if I'm being honest.
Okay, she was wearing rollerblades, I think.
So we saw 2 lip syncs that was both rollerblades.
It's like we didn't even get that was another issue I had with her final lip sync is that I love the rollerblades, but I also wish I could see her actually perform without them within the show because I want to see what she actually. You're limited with the rollerblades. You can't really dance fully. You can't do all of that. So that was another. I was like, damn, I wish we had more. But yeah, I'm sorry. I wish we got to see her lip sync. We didn't. Next.
Oh, it was the alter ego. Alter ego.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's coming back to me. Yeah. She ate that. She ate that. And rollerblades too.
Oh, she ate that. Sam Star. It's mid for me.
It's mid, and it's kind of unfortunate that she ends at mid. I think I really enjoyed her when she was coming up, but like I said, when she got stagnant, it was like, okay, well, we're done. I would put her at top of mid if I'm being honest, though.
I'm fine with that. They're interchangeable, so I'm fine with it. I feel like Sam, for me, I did love her personality, especially in the middle of the season. It just dead. It got so dead for a while. I was like, damn, this is dead. But I'm definitely fine with top of mid. Jules Sparkles. Wow, I actually do love her.
I love her. I just feel like camp.
I'm fine with camp. I love her. I love her a lot. I love her personality. I'm fine with top of camp. She's someone who, if she came back and she was more mature, she could be one of my favorite drag queens ever. Like I really do like something about her. She has something about her because everybody wouldn't have been able to come for Anya and then get back on my good side. So clearly she did something.
Honestly, because girl, I thought I was gonna hate Jules forever after that situation, and here we are, girl. Here we are. Truly. I like her. I really did like her by the end of it. It was a really, really great.
Everybody's saying below Susie.
I'd be down with that. I'm not fighting.
I'm fine with that too. I'm not gonna lie. I think I do appreciate Susie more than her. I'm not gonna lie. It's the uniqueness. But that is one thing. I think what you're saying is really just the potential. I think so many queens this season have potential. Like mid up. Not saying that child down don't. I'm not getting anything. But mid up has so much potential as like drag queens, like just in general. And I would love to see all of them play again. Mm-hmm. Last and most, we already know where Miss Anya Nerve is going.
Anya Nerve, because guess what did you say? Bro, she's at the top of this goddamn list. Like
all season.
Like it's been nasty. Easily. I love this girl. I love this woman. I love this diva. I love this America's Next Drag superstar.
All of it.
And she's the only mother. She's the only mother.
All of it.
Oh my God. Wow.
In hindsight, I see why Lydia is on All Stars. She's in camp.
1,000%.
Something about her. Something about that girl.
I will say I don't see why any person would come back so quickly after that season just happened, because it's like, I mean, All Star. But that's the thing. It's like the idea of All Star is so lax now. But this isn't the first time this has happened. It's just that like this deep into it, I wish they kind of would still go back a little bit, or like I said before, they should just do a new era All Stars. Like I would love if they only pulled queens from like 14
the last 3 seasons. Yeah.
But hey, you can't get what you want all the time.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see who on the rest of this, because she's just rumored. That's not even necessarily confirmed yet, but I'm excited to see who's the rest of the people on this cast, because what is he gonna
We'll have to
get?
get into that. We'll have to get into that. Very exciting. We will be back for that. This was kind of the conclusion of the podcast. What's your list you've been holding out for us? What's that to you?
Oh my god. Okay, so who wants my listiana?
So what is this list? This is the winners? What is this?
This is a lot. Okay.
You
For
have
everyone who does not know, last year when we got into All Stars 9, I binged the entire show. And this year, I binged the entire show again, plus seasons 15 and 16. I didn't think I would finish by the end of the season, but bitch, we're here. This show is so easy to binge. So let's go through some of my rankings. The first ranking is going to be my favorite drag queens. Now, I have watched all 17 seasons. This is only the flagships. So out of 17 seasons, I like 67 queens. I have 67 queens on my list. And this is the top 10. Are we ready? So there's Monet Exchange, of course.
Number 1?
Number 2, Bob the Drag Queen, of course.
Ooh.
Number 3, Mistress Isabel Brooks. I'm sorry, that's my mama. I'm
mother.
sorry. I love her. I'm sorry. 4, Bianca Del Rio. Another diva. 5, Simone.
Okay, this is a good list so far. This is a good list.
Actress. Number 6 would be Heidi in Closet. Be mad at this next one.
I love Heidi, but that's a sneak. Who's 7?
Heidi is, first of all, it's my favorites list. So how the fuck is it a sneak? 1, 2. Think of all the Queen of Drag Race history. Is Heidi not a good one?
I love Heidi. I don't have a problem with it.
So you don't love many. Shut up. See, bitch. You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
I just feel like top 6 sounds
out of
jarring.
What? Who's higher than her?
It sounds jarring.
Quickly, who's higher than her? Quickly, out of the seasons you watch. Quickly.
Some might say a Roxy. Some might. There's a lot of people. Some might say.
Some. Am I them? I'm
exactly.
Just saying. Exactly.
Let me sit here quiet. Let me zip.
Like I said, number 6 is Heidi in Closet. Number 7 is Candy Muse, my drag mother.
I know that's right. Period.
Number 8 is Safira Cristal.
Period.
Number 9 is Shea Coulee.
Period.
And rounding out the top 10 is Chi Chi Devane. R.I.P. my sister. I love her so much. So that is my top 10 list out of 67 queens. So that's that list.
That is a good list. I feel like that's a good list.
This, I'm going to go next to my overall season rank. This is every single season, including season 17. I would say number 1, Drag Race season 10. Number 2, Drag Race season 5. 3, Drag Race season 6. This next one may be recency bias. 4, Drag Race season 16. 5 is Drag Race 11. Now, I feel like this may be an unpopular opinion. I don't know. I just watched it though. So, hey, I don't give a damn. Number 6 is Drag Race season 8. Number 7 is Drag Race season 4. 8 is Drag Race season 15. 9 is season 13. And 10 is season 3.
Period.
So that is my top 10 list out of 17. It only leaves out 9, 2, 17, 1, 12, 7, and 14 in that order.
Flops.
The girls say they don't like 11. I'm sorry. I love 11. I'm sorry. Silky Nutmeg was annoying as fuck. But her and Evie and Asia and not Asia. That was different season. But Raja and Akira, all of that drama, that was tea.
He was living for it.
That was tea. I was living for it a lot. I did. Because this ratings list is a lot based off of drama. Like the girls who were giving drama are my faves. The girls, the seasons where they were really giving drama are my faves. If it wasn't given that, it wasn't given. I'm sorry.
Period. Are you gonna add, like, the girls say UK2 is one of the best seasons ever overall? Are you adding UK to the list? Are you adding All Stars to the list? What are you gonna?
I have a separate All Stars rank, and then I have a different tab for UK. I'm not gonna combine them. I don't like doing that.
Period.
Okay. So last two, and this is flagship only. Now I do know all the All-Star winners. I'm just not factoring them in, of course. So this is my favorites winner rank. Only flagship. Bob the Drag Queen,
Period.
Bianca Del Rio,
Period.
Simone,
Period.
Anya fucking Nerve.
Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And then Jada Essence Hall. That's my top 5.
Okay. Period.
6 is Evie Oddly.
Oh.
8 is 7 is Bibi Zahara Benet. 8 is Jinx Monsoon.
Amen. She made it. Yes, queen.
9 is Willow Pill.
Period.
And 10 is Sasha Velour, my diva.
Wow.
My diva. Now, I'm saving the most controversial list for last. Now, this is what I will preface this with. This is my overall drag winner ranking. Now, I want y'all to take into account, this is not my personal opinion. I've took account challenge wins. I've took into account the pattern of who RuPaul has chosen. This list, I wanted to curate it in a way that said, if you do not know Drag Race, these are the top 10 queens based off of all of them. And some of them is my personal opinion, but here's where we're gonna go.
So, wait. Do 10 to 1 on this one. Start at number 10.
Well, that's why it's hard because I don't know, right?
What?
Right.
Okay, what's the 10?
I want to start from the beginning and then go down. Okay. So this is my top 10. So what I said at first, because they said Sasha, Kobe, and Nymphia win, that was my favorites list. No shade. Sasha, Nymphia. Hey.
He like Evie more than them.
Hey. Hey.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
But drag, number 1, Bianca Del Rio.
Oh.
I won't say drag race. The competition drag race.
There you go.
Bianca Del Rio. Number 2, Bob the Drag Queen. After watching All Star 7, number 3, Jinx Monsoon. Y'all are mad at me. Number 4, Sasha Kobe.
Okay, here she go. Y'all was looking for her. Here she is.
Rounding out the top 5, Simone. Factra. The Ebony Enchantress Factra.
Okay.
You're eating. Number 6, Bibi Zahara Benet.
Period.
Number 7. Look, this is based off drag.
Whoa.
Sharon Needles. Next. Number 8, Sasha Velour. No, I know y'all mad. Number 9, Nymphia Wynn. I know y'all mad. Now, this is where it gets hard for me. Number 10. I either have Raja.
Or Raja. I always forget her. Or Anya Nerve.
That's who I feel like. If
is that a difficult choice?
I feel like Anya may be recency bias to put there.
Okay, I see that theory. For Raja, I don't think so though. I see that theory for putting her above anyone else you named. To me, Raja's mid. Raja couldn't even win All Stars.
Raja did pretty well in
because she win it.
I don't know. So that's that part. So in order, after Anya Nerve at 10, it would be Raja, Willow Pill, Jada Essence, Evie, Tyra, Aquaria, Violet.
Damn, Raja's revolutionary. I have those
2 girls at the end. Look, if y'all have different opinions on that, y'all can have them. I truly feel like they would never beat anybody else, but we're going to leave it alone. Raja over... No, I have Sharon above Raja. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what you meant. Now, I don't like that girl. I want y'all to know, I don't like that girl. But I did think the looks and she had like 4 wins at the finale.
Yeah.
By the time of the finale. So I feel like she's a strong competitor. Like, this is my idea of like... What I did was, I was like, okay, could Bob beat Bianca? Okay, no, he's gonna go under this. Can this person beat this person? Okay, no, they're gonna go under here. So that's what I was doing, and I honestly feel like if Sharon were to compete again without the problematicness, she probably would beat a lot of people. Tyra that low is wild. See, the reason why Tyra is that low is because I feel like Tyra, the competition from season 2 versus the other seasons, it just wouldn't really compare. And then also she was she had that immunity twist, so she was safe a lot of times. And remember, she would have been in the bottom like 1 or 2 times if it wasn't for that. Sharon is literally a racist. I don't stand her. I don't stand her now. This is not my stand list. This is my drag list. This has nothing to do with who I like. If this is based on who I like, a lot of bitches would not be on that list. I already did that one. So I hope that wasn't directed towards me. I do not like that hoe at all. Amen. But as far as drag, that's the thing. When I'm rating on game, drag, like based on the competition, I can't ignore someone just because they're problematic. Like if you watch Survivor, I can't sit up here and say Russell is a bad player. If you watch Big Brother, I can't say Paul is a bad player. Like they're terrible people, but we're talking about the competition. Sorry. But yeah, that's my top 10 list. I thought y'all be dragging me a little bit more. But I
honestly don't think it was that bad from the girls that I know, because I know a few of those girls that you said. I don't think it was actually that bad. It was not that surprising for me, but I'm not a big fan. But they're not dragging. They're not dragging. The main one they said is Raja so low. But my thing is, who do y'all think Raja should be above? So y'all think Raja's top 5?
I just think on my list, like in my mind, like that's why I said Raja versus Anya. I'm like, I think RuPaul would crown Raja over Anya. I think there's a chance that he would do that. Now Raja didn't win in the lip sync era though, so I don't know how much she could really lip sync for her life. Yeah, I do think Bianca could beat Bob Houlihan. A part of me does think that. Like I'm thinking, like if there was them two, I think Ru would choose Bianca, maybe for the looks alone, because they're both hilarious. But then Bianca would take it with the looks. The girl saying Raja should be close to the top 5.
They said she won one of the hardest seasons of Drag Race.
I mean, if I made any edits, I would put her right under BB Zahara. So she would be 7, and then Sharon would be 8, and then that would knock Anya out of the top 10. I don't know. The reason why I think I had her so low is because when I watched half of All Stars, I felt like she's good. It's just the people above her could outdo her. It seemed like Raja in All Stars lost a little bit of that spark she had in her original season. But I definitely could see her being higher. I'm not going to lie. It was hard. It was a hard-ass list. So I could see her being higher.
Child, I know that's right. Boom. That
Bob
was
can perform. Yeah. They saying Bob for sure can perform.
Oh, in the lip syncs?
Yeah,
because it's now a final.
Bianca's not a lip syncer, so if we're going based off the lip sync for the crown, yeah, Bob would take that. Bob would take that.
I will. Somebody did say Raja won the hardest season. Why was season 3?
It was a lot of sewing challenges. But that's another thing too.
Is that hard or is that just a skill?
Well, it's hard to sew. It is hard to sew because she turned out some looks.
Okay, child.
I thought y'all was gonna eat up me for putting up Sasha Velour so high. I ain't gonna lie. But that's my diva. Sorry.
All right, y'all. We'll be here for All Stars 10. Apparently, the reveal of the cast is coming soon. 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
I think it's 2 weeks. And then we gotta do the Meet the Queens, girl. We gotta be back for the Meet the Queens, girl.
We'll be back for the Meet the Queens in 2 weeks, bitch. Wow, we're here. So we're gone, but not forever. Not Acacia forgot. Only Acacia until then. So we'll be back for the next season of Drag Race, honey. Wow. We still have other stuff going on, of course. Although Drag Race is over. Damn. I mean, not that much stuff now that I'm looking at it.
Y'all do not put standing Sharon on me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I do not stand that racist ass lady.
Oh my God.
Her name. I shouldn't even say her name. I don't want to be associated with that lady.
That one was a crazy one. Oh, that one was a crazy one. Lee loves standing white women. Get him!
That is Pharaoh. What are you? Hold on. Wait.
You can't name a white woman I stand.
All the white women that you dragged.
White women I dragged. Thank you. All right. So, although Drag Race is over, of course, we're still covering Survivor on every Wednesday.
Get him.
What did Alaska do? She crazy? I just thought she should have beat Roxy. That's all it was. I just thought she should have beat Roxy. Roxy was real bitter. Roxy was real bitter and nasty.
Alaska when she laid down with her.
No, I didn't. I thought Alaska should beat Roxy.
Weren't you gagging at how Sharon defended her at the finale?
I thought Alaska should have beat Roxy. And when Sharon said, I think Alaska deserves to win, I agree.
Once again, you're praising a white woman over a minority.
David, you're so right. Alaska over Roxy.
Girl.
Thank
Thank you. Lee ain't have no white queen in his fave list. Clock it. Y'all think I'm gonna sit up here and put Sheridan top 10? Y'all know where I stand.
Okay.
The only white lady I stand is
Who?
Brooklyn Heights.
Shout out to Brooklyn Heights. Every Wednesday will be considered the Survivor 48. Every Thursday, of course, it's our Survivor Borneo Rewind. Every Friday, of course, we're still doing an Amazing Race. And coming in a week, girl, tomorrow at 11:59 is y'all last chance to vote for one of these shows for Reality Rewind. On Monday, we will be announcing the show that we will be covering. And that coverage will start the Monday after that. On the 28th of April, we will be dropping our first review, whatever the fuck it is, podcast for the show that we are going to be covering, which will be revealed on the 21st Monday. So y'all better get into it, honey. Also get into the Scripted Kingdom. As I said, my Sinners recap will be dropping on Monday. I'm doing Black Mirror reaction still, all of that. And thank you guys, everybody, for being with us all season. Stop arguing. I said by now y'all should have hugged it out. Why the fuck is y'all still going? Go ahead. That's the last message. Next nigga who send a message getting blocked. How about that?
Or putting time out.
Y'all better stop it in the House of Nerve. We don't act like that. Y'all better get it together. I've never yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at me like this, it's because she loves me. Everybody in the chat, hug each other right now. Y'all are all kingdom. We're all friends over here. Period. God damn it. And we'll see y'all next time. The fuck?
The chat is the Untucked of TRK.